Hi, I'm kawaiithulu. This is Kyanta 2. This game is going to go really fast, so I'm going to try to front load everything that I need to talk about. But before then, here is the countdown for the starting of the run. 3, 2, 1, and go. Ah, crap. Whatever. Can't even remember my menus. I'm sorry, this is Kyanta 2. This is made by a Japanese developer called Harama Self. He did all of the art and all of the music for this, and it's awesome. We're going to be using a character called Nanatsu. As you can see, she has this amazingly wonderful steppy move that is very abusable to the AI for some reason. We also have a giant basket of fruit that just comes down from the sky, and that's pretty cool. There's not a whole lot to talk about in terms of tech. A lot of it is just trying to get to the point where you can loop the AI into the steppy. Tara here is a particularly wonderful example of this. He just gets absolutely destroyed. These are the Kinoko parry sections. I am not going to even attempt them, so that way you can't know how bad I actually am. As far as the rest of the tech, we're going to use some well-timed slide kicks and hypers to get through a few things. There's also going to be one fight where we try to zone with projectiles, but for the most part, we're just going to try to do this. Now, anytime we get a character knocked down, it's kind of bad because we can't follow up. They have a chance to recover. As you can see, Anna's giving me a bit of a weird time here. So we try to fruit basket so that we can get their health down as soon as they wake up. Doesn't always work because Jackor's got that weird heart thing that keeps you from moving, which is one of her hypers anyway. And Jackor is also giving me a weird time here, so this is absolutely A plus right here. This is the kind of marathon luck I was looking forward to. I don't know about you guys. Alright, so this one, at least the first part of this is actually in the bag, as long as I don't screw it up. Wow, put my foot in my mouth, huh? Alright. Part of this is because I've been playing this a little bit in practice, and the more you play it, the more, like, if you don't reset the game itself, the AI, like, adjusts itself to your tactics. So, unfortunately, the AI is kind of on watch for steppy spam right now, is part of the big problem here. And that, apparently, that was supposed to be a quick kill on Hisomi, but I've never actually seen Hisomi dodge to the left before. And Hatayan is going to be Hatayan, it looks like. We might die here, but that's okay. Because actually, believe it or not, we have to die for this run. One of the things about this run is... so if you get to the final boss without any continues, you actually fight an extra hard final boss that we don't want to fight, because when I say extra hard, I mean actually like super extra, really dumbly hard. That was well done. Usually he plays nice and does what he does, where he just like spams his supers on the start of the match. He doesn't always do that though. So anyway, this is Kokorn and Nanatsu. Kokorn is kind of tough, but he's also kind of big, which makes him really susceptible to these fruit baskets, which is nice. Oh man, we got to check it out. We got to check it out. He did the thing. All right, cool. Anyway, so as you might imagine, the mirror match is pretty hard because this character is just as bullcrap in the hands of the CPU as it is in ours. Another Kinoko parry challenge, which I'm just not going to do because I don't want you to see how bad I am. I mean, to be fair, though, this game is running at like 10 times the speed it's normally supposed to. Oh, hi, I forgot to explain that. So this game has a speed setting instead of a difficulty setting. And so what I'm doing is I'm playing the game on 5 times the speed you normally play it on. Which, as you can imagine, makes the game much faster. Like, at the fastest setting, the first stage can, like, take a pretty nice... Man, I'm screwing up here because I'm talking. You take a pretty nice, like 11 seconds. Meanwhile, on the slowest speed, which isn't the default actually, the default is 2, but you can go down to 0. Okay, it didn't get reared. But yeah, 0 is like 36 seconds as compared to like, you can do it as quickly as like 8. All right, this is Azuma Deca. You gotta be careful because he'll try to outsmart you with his gun. And he's also blocking a lot, which is really bad because normally you want to get his health down as much as you can with that. No! He got outsmarted! I got outsmarted by the gun. It's okay, though. We still won. Alright, so here's Misao. Misao is probably the run killer, but it's okay because we got safety strats. As you can see, this guy is not super easy, but at least he's not Katana Kyanta, who, you can play with, like, 2 or 3 characters, instead of just, like, 1. I mean, as you've seen, I've done that on a couple of others, and the characters you fight in arcade mode change. Katana Kyanta is the one you fight if you have 2 characters, and he is an absolute pain in the tuchus. I despise him. I despise that my friend likes to play him. That's why we don't play anymore. Not really, though. Actually, I haven't talked to him in a while. Feels bad, man. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about how we're actually just going to throw this match. So, like I said earlier, there's 2 different bosses. If you play this perfectly, you fight a demon version of Kyanta called Kyanta, except it's an enhanced version that has 999 health and perfect guards almost everything. As you can imagine, that's extremely super hard, especially when the game is running at 5 times the speed you normally play it as. So we intentionally take a death here. It'd be faster to take it on Misao, but for safety's sake, you know, we don't want to intentionally lose to Misao and then unintentionally lose to Misao. So we lose on Azuma Robo here, just to be quick about it. And then he's not too hard, and so now here is the normal final boss. That was in the original version of the game. The super final boss was added in an update, and he's just a giant version of Azuma Deca Robo. And so as you might imagine, he's extremely vulnerable to these hypers because of his gigantoid hitbox here. And also just a bunch of projectile spam here. And 3, 2, got him. Sorry, I was supposed to do time a little earlier there, but there we go. That's not a horrible time. That's a pretty decent time. I'm happy with that time. And now for the credits, the best part. These speak for themselves. But thank you all for having me. If you're going to cut out now, that's cool. If you want to watch the credits, that's cool too. But this is awesome, and thanks everyone for watching. And I hope you're doing that donate thing to help people out, because let me tell you, I know some people who definitely need it right now.
Likewise, I know several doctors, and including a family member in the medical field, who definitely would love some assistance with the personal protective equipment for sure.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you are more than okay. It's relevant to what's on screen, that's for sure. All right, as I am transitioning as the new host here, I'm going to go ahead and get my dashboard loaded up. If you haven't done a donation already, I highly encourage, if you have, be sure to give a shout out and maybe a follow to our awesome runner here, kawaiithulu. Is that correct?
Yep, that's right.
Excellent. Sometimes there are names that are just a little bit harder on the list to pronounce than others.
Just think Cthulhu, but cute. That's all you got to do.
Kawaiithulu.
Exactly.
Adorable. That's the best. So our upcoming one will be Ultra. No, that's not the one we're playing. Yes. Wow.
I mean, I can do it again if you want me to.
I mean, for how fast that was, I mean, we could probably run it twice. Now, the real one we got coming up is Digimon Battle Spirit, which is, if I scroll down here, would be played by DBK, which I'm actually looking forward to. Digimon Battle Spirit was one of my favorite games to watch as a kid. Watching other kids play it, I myself was personally trash. So, coming up after that, we have Smash Ultimate World of Light with Magaios. And then, of course, we have some more Melee Light with Gooby, my favorite man. So, go ahead and sit tight. We got more coming up for you. Make sure to get your awesome donations. I'm going to check if we have some more donation incentives. While I do that, keep yourselves occupied, grab another drink, and let's get going. Let's kill coronavirus right where it hurts.